And joining me right now is Jeremy Skillington, CEO of Poolbeg Pharma, POLB. Stick it there. Jeremy, thanks for joining me.
Good to be on, Justin. Good to be on.
Yeah, some good news today. Some exciting news, actually. You've partnered with a Nasdaq-listed biopharma company on the oral delivery platform. And it's for metabolic diseases. So explain a bit more, Jeremy.
Yeah, we have indeed. We signed a collaboration agreement with this company to develop an optimized oral drug for a metabolic condition. So interestingly, under the agreement, we will get funding to, as I said, to move this program forward and produce a prototype drug. So kind of early stage where we'll encapsulate, part of their, one of their drugs for metabolic diseases.
So this has a potential to maybe lead to a full licensing agreement?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, it's an important milestone for Poolbeg. So obviously, moving from this kind of initial proof of concept, if it works and works well, we'd envision, we'd be optimistic that there'd be a licensing deal that moves forward to this. So kind of an interesting start with a strategic collaboration, but expand from there. And you could say that this first, program, this first collaboration is first one product, but you could expand for that for other programs, in their pipelines, for example, that they need oral, delivery technology, to optimally deliver their drug. But of course, that then, having that proof of concept will move us into discussions with other companies potentially to orally, to encapsulate their drug and then orally deliver. So great potential across the board here, and glad, as I said, to get this first one moving.
Yeah, and so explain how this came about and why they chose to partner, with Poolbeg.
Yeah, I mean, this is a validated technology. There's it's with our collaborators, Bio. They have products on the market, not necessarily in the pharmaceutical space, but we saw the potential of this technology and transitioning it into the pharmaceutical space. So we reached out. We had good discussions. They saw the potential. They saw data from previous studies that were done and said, yes, this could be one of those kind of life cycle managements. This could potentially improve their programs. Again, as I say, this initial kind of collaboration can be the first of many, and we're excited to move forward with those. And again, continue discussions with other partners about expanding.
Yeah, exactly. And what do you say as far as milestones are concerned? How important is this for you?
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I think it validates, the Poolbeg approach validates the technology that we've licensed, for metabolic diseases in particular. And as you know, we have an ongoing, collaboration around oral delivery of GLP-1 agonists. These are very exciting therapeutic space right now. Lots of activity in the diabetes, in the obesity, and even in the cardiovascular and kidney space with these GLP-1 agonists. So we've got an oral version of that. Most of these are injectables, and again, we have an oral version that we're moving forward to have in the clinic next year and tested in the clinic, getting that proof of technology, human data. So I say that's moving forward and progressing well. And we also have an oral vaccine program, again from our foundations back in infectious diseases. So that one was grant funded. So it's all about oral encapsulation, protecting the cargo, and moving it forward. So again, lots of progress going on, lots of activity at Poolbeg, and happy and look forward to updating the markets on further progress as we go forward.
Yeah, well, do you know what? Just finally, generally on the macro, talking to investors and reading results every day, and you see lots of companies that are exposed to the real economy, and interest rates, and you see lots of profit warnings coming out. And I've often said to investors, or to myself as well, try and find industries that are sort of largely insulated, and of course, trying to solve, find cures for diseases that never stops. And have you found any change in the activity? Because you're always busy. Like I said, this bit of news today, I don't know how long you've been working on it, but you always work in the background behind things. I mean, does the real economy affect businesses like yours, or is it business as usual?
Yeah, I mean, business as usual for us. Again, our ultimate customer, say our first customer, would be pharmaceutical companies, who we will partner with to develop it forward. Ultimately, ending up with patients, of course. But we're always geared towards that end goal of getting our drugs to patients. And with this macroeconomy, yes, I mean, it's there's a lot going on, but you'll see that the global population is, number one, increasing, the numbers are going up, and then number two, getting older, aging. And then what happens as you get older is you get more and more diseases. So there'll always be a need for therapeutics. But I think the key thing is the innovation side of it, is to whether that's the case of discovering new drugs or improving existing drugs. And I think we're working on both aspects in parallel. So we just, again, kind of follow science and understanding. So somewhat insulated, but we're a very data-driven industry, and we're very committed to generating kind of positive data from the studies that we do, and obviously that will drive the value of the programs, ultimately driving the value of the company and benefiting shareholders and patients alike.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose it's also a more longer term view, isn't it? Like you say there, you can't get a bigger trend than a population growing and an aging population who need more care. So it's no bigger trend than that. Jeremy, thank you very much for coming on. And like I say, you're always busy in the background, so no doubt we'll be catching up in the not too distant future. Thank you very much.
Yes, good to see you, Justin. Thank you.